New and shiny is the word. Let's discuss. I was originally going to call this video No Time for Vintage, but I guess new and shiny is like it's what's cool, what's popular. That's why I have this angle here. You can see all my collector's edition blisters. It's wonderful and all. Fun for me to collect, actually. I love to have this display on my wall. It gives it a real feel here in the studio. So, look, sets come out such rapid fire nonsense nowadays. Like, it's kind of crazy. Innistrad Remastered wasn't even out before Ether Spark reveals were happening and people were getting boxes early. And it's kind of mind blowing how often sets are being pumped out nowadays, how quickly we're seeing spoiler upon spoiler. It used to be seasons of spoilers, you'd wait months for spoilers from the next set, and it would be slow to come out. It's kind of crazy how much has changed in terms of the release schedule for Magic. And so, okay. And so the reason why I'm correlating this into vintage is like when this much is like shoved into your face and like some of it's good, you don't have time to look at the old stuff because oh, I gotta look at the new things. What's next? What is next? So nobody's got time to look at vintage. If vintage if we were to see any type of rise in vintage, we need like half a year or more of lulls in bad sets, like set after set that nobody wants, that's garbage fires, and that's just not gonna happen. It's kind of interesting where we are with vintage because there's no time to breathe and stop and smell the the old ink roses. Like you need a lot of bad sets for that to happen. There's only so much money in the Magic market. Like, it's got a market cap. And when people are spending 80% of that on new stuff, it only leaves 20% available for old stuff. And that doesn't even happen. I don't know what the impetus will be in order to make vintage pop again, but I think it's going to take a combination of factors like a bunch of bad sets in a row. And I don't know when that'll happen. You have stuff like Final Fantasy and Marvel all coming out in the same year. Like last year, you had Fallout and Lord of the Rings. Ridiculous, And so how can vintage ever get any attention when it comes to that, And I think that's kind of where we're at. It's like in Pokemon as well as Magic, people right now are obsessed with the latest and the shininess. People are getting it graded. As soon as people start pulling cereal, you see listings for it on Facebook and eBay, and people are making thousands of dollars off of modern cards. Why are you gonna try and open I don't know, a box of Nemesis for $800, right? When the top hit is a $250, maybe $350 days, maybe $600 if you get it graded, right? And it's like a 9 or 9.5. But why are you gonna spend $800 on that when you can spend, I don't know, 800 on 2 boxes of Innistrad Remastered, and if you're lucky and you pull the cereal and it's a 9.5 or 10, you're making 3 to 5 grand or more even. The logic isn't there, and I get why people are into the newer stuff. However, let me caution everyone with this. Newer stuff is produced to be rare. Stuff like old school foils or reserve list are rare because of situations. They came to be rare and desired and valuable through organic means. The artificial scarcity here, just because items are scarce, does not make them valuable. However, they are currently valuable. We will see what the future holds for some of these serialized cards. Some of them will hold value, some won't. I believe the ones that have unique art will hold value. I do not think ones that have repeated art and are numbered to 500 will hold value. These that and stuff that I'm talking about that won't hold value are like the Brothers War cards. They'll hold some, but not like a number on a card isn't as special as if it's a number on a rare card with unique art. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, this is where we're at, and it's kind of crazy. I'm waiting to see what the next shift in the market will be. But it's curious. Right now we're in the shiny, new, happy, fun time zone. Remember to like and subscribe. Check out my Patreon if you want to open some old stuff with me. Otherwise, if you're going to buy any new stuff, remember to use my TCG Player affiliate link in the description. Free and easy to use. Take care, everyone. Have a lovely day. I will catch you soon. Peace.
That's it, man. Game over, man. Game over. What the fuck are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do?
Maybe we could build a fire, sing a couple of songs, huh? Why don't we try that?